What's good, Commanders family, and welcome in to a very special episode of Next Man Up, because we have another new free agent that's going to help our offense in a tremendous way. Welcoming in Michael Gallup. Brother, first things first, congratulations, and also, welcome back to the NFL.
Yes, sir. I appreciate that. Thank you for letting me come on.
Of course, man. No, it's an honor and a pleasure, man. So first things first, man, how are you feeling right now? You know, you last year, 2024, right before training camp, you were with the Raiders. You announced that you were retiring.
Yep.
Now you are back. So now that you're back in the building, back around football, how great does that feel, man?
Man, I mean, especially coming out here with, DQ and everybody like that and, folks that I actually know, been around for a little bit, coming back into that little family environment, that's big. Being in other places, like a lot of folks don't just, they don't mesh well. Here, I mean, walking in the building, it's like, I already know you, I know you, and it's just love, it's family. But coming back into football, I mean, I need it. You got to have it. Never wanted to leave it. Just knew I had to get a little reset.
And what goes into that decision making to say, I need that reset, man? What happens in your life where you say, you know what, yeah, I'm still in my prime of my career, but it's time for me to take some time from Michael and take a step back?
I think for me, it was just, I was on the sideline up there at my last team, and honestly, like I had no desire to be there. And that came from, me not speaking up, not being vocal about, stuff I was going through, off the field. But I got it corrected, and I knew I needed to sit out that year. There was another little rookie, another free agent that, had that desire that year, and I knew I didn't need to be out there just, giving you a 75%. That's not right to the team. That's not right to me. And that's not right to the fans. So I needed my reset, and that's what I got.
Man, that's a very unselfish decision, a very mature decision, but I'm sure not an easy decision. So what goes into the decision to say, all right, my retirement's done. I feel like myself now. I want to come back out and do this?
For me, it was actually talking to my oldest sister. I'm the youngest of 8 kids.
Wow.
And my oldest sister, that's my best friend. So if I ever needed anything, that's the first person I go to. So, I went back home to Georgia for a couple months, and I chopped it up with her. And, it got to that point where it's just like, I still love ball. I know I still love ball. Just go back out there and do it, because you want to. There's no point in just sitting here wasting talent right now. And that's what she told me. She knows I still have it. That's what, it just gave me that fire again. But also, watching all those games with my little boys and everything, they're just saying, Daddy, why you not up there? Well, hold on, just chill out.
Give it time.
Just chill out. But I know it's for them too. They need to witness as well. So that was my big thing. I just needed a little mental reset, needed to talk it out, and get back right.
And for such a big decision to go into coming back to the NFL, because again, you talk to your family, you talk to your loved ones, then you look over here in Washington, where this was a rival team for majority, almost your whole career. What makes you decide Washington is the place? I want to rebirth my career and give it another run.
So obviously, free agent-wise, you're going to go to a bunch of other teams, everything. You get to check everything out. Washington was actually my first stop. And when I came up here, it was just easy off rip. Off rip. The way the coaches talk, the way, certain people in the building are coming up to you and just want to, actually help you. They know that you might have been through some things or whatever in your past or whatever, and they're over here just looking out to help. And, that's in a lot of other places, it's just ball. They're not looking to better you outside of football, better your family, anything that you need. And I felt like I'm definitely going to get that here. And that was the biggest decision for me. It was pretty easy though.
Yeah, and so. You probably haven't been in this situation a lot. Like, you spent most of your time with your former team before switching teams. This process is very, very different than what you are used to. How valuable was it for you to be able to come into this building, but then be able to leave, go check out other buildings, go over to see other things around the league, and then be able to come back here? How valuable was that option? Because a lot of guys don't even have that option. How valuable was that for you?
Like you said, a lot of folks don't even get a second chance at the league. So that is a blessing in itself for me. I appreciate DQ for that. That's big time. But definitely valuable. Just to let me even go out there and talk to other teams and not just say, all right, you came in here today, we're just going to slap this whatever, agreement we have right now, and that's the only time you get. They encouraged me to go try, just go see other teams just to see like where you fit in, because it's all about you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you you got to be comfortable wherever you go. It's got to be where you want to be so you can, flourish. Yeah. And that's what they wanted for me. And, for me, just hearing that, letting it be known, that's big time. So I wanted to be a part of this.
That's awesome, man, and it all worked out. Now you're back in the league. It's not like when I come back, now you are officially back in the league. During that time where you sat out, because when you're an NFL player, there's a lot going on. It's constant motion. Like, you've probably been doing football as long as you can remember, but then you stop, and then there's that silence. What did Michael Gallup learn about himself amongst that silence, amongst being able to quiet out all that noise and that time you took to yourself? What did you learn about yourself?
I learned a lot more about just being a student of the game, to be honest. Not necessarily just sitting there watching film 24/7, but all the things that come with, benefits from the league, benefits just being able to play ball and be healthy with it too. A lot of things that, we take for granted being a player. Being able to sit back and see how it actually unfolds, how it works, certain trade deadlines, anything like that, because you don't really see all that. You're just playing, But just getting to see how the business side of even, this league works. But just putting all that together and then getting to watch every game on Sunday. That was actually pretty cool. I enjoyed that a lot. Yeah. But just finding myself. I didn't really have to do that. I was just hitting the reset.
Hitting the reset. And now you have a different appreciation for the game.
Appreciation for the game, for sure.
Yeah, and then you get to come into a situation where it's not too much unfamiliarity because you have had a relationship with Dan Quinn before. You have known him for quite some time. Yeah, he was a defensive coordinator. Yeah, he was on the other side of the ball, but you still know what he was about. What did you see from Dan Quinn when you got to sit and watch football now? You get to sit and be a fan, and you get to see these Commanders go on this historic run, really. Mm-hmm. What did you see from Dan Quinn that you already had saw, in your previous stint with him?
Yeah, so, obviously when he was, our old DC, he was always in the box. If we're being honest. So he was always up there. So you didn't really get to see a whole lot of his reactions. But when I was walking through the locker rooms and everything like that, he was always the first one to come up and talk to me. And it's like the defensive coordinator knows who an offensive player is. He wants to talk to you, he knows chop everybody. It up with you. That's different. Yeah. A lot of folks don't do that. And him being a head coach now, just seeing the excitement that he has on the sideline, pushing this team, to its limits and having fun while you're doing it. That's awesome to see, and I want to be a part of it.
And then a big part of that fun is Cliff Kingsbury, man, and the way that he runs us off. And you see that big smile come on your face. And it feels like every offensive weapon feels that way because y'all know Cliff Kingsbury is going to get the best out of y'all. What do you think being a part of this offense can do for Michael Gallup?
Really just do a lot. There's plenty of talent on this team. Plenty of talent. Yeah. Probably too much. But
good problem to have.
Great problem to have. But I know he's going to find, for certain games, there's going to be different times where folks are playing in different spots, trying to get certain folks the ball. That's just what he does. He's a guru. Yeah. But for me, I just need to be in the right spot at the right time. That's all it is, playing wide receiver. A quarterback knows where you need to be. You just got to be there. And I know Cliff's gonna put you in spots to where you can win, be successful.
And a quarterback that's always going to know where you need to be. Hey. Seems like Jaden Daniels, man. This kid is so impressive. I'm sure you've heard about it. I'm sure you've seen it. How excited are you to be able to be another tool in the toolbox for young Jaden Daniels?
Yeah, actually, I just saw him on FaceTime, get out the phone. He was like, look, man, I need to get your number. We got to chop it up right now.
That's cool.
That's just how it is. So I appreciate that. But watching him this past year, hey, off the charts. Off the charts. I'm excited. I'm ready to get to work with him.
And something that got me really excited was when I went out and grabbed myself some water and I seen you talking to Bobby Ingram, our wide receivers coach, and it made me think about the knowledge and the experience that's going to be in that wide receiver room. Yep. Not just between you, that's between Debo, that's between Terry, but Bobby Ingram and the rest of these guys, man. How much do you think you can learn from a Bobby Ingram, and how do you think you'll fit in the system that's already in place here?
That man played 14 years in the league.
He did.
14 years in the league. He's still learning. He literally told me that over brunch. Yeah. He's still learning the game. So I know the knowledge is, worldwide for him. But, it's going to be great because, like you said, Debo, Scary Terry, Noah Brown, all them boys. It really don't matter. It's just knowledge. Pick and choose which one you want to play with. You know what I'm saying? But, it's going to be fun.
And Michael, man, it's been so great talking to you, man. I was actually really excited for this conversation, just to meet you, because I can't imagine how important this is for you right now. Your last game, and we talked about this before, and you knew exactly what it was in 2023 in the postseason against the Green Bay Packers. You went 6 for 6 for over 100 yards, and you have not seen an NFL field since then. You have a chance to see an NFL field now, man. How special is that for you, and how important is this moment right here?
Oh, it's a blessing. Like I said earlier, a lot of folks don't get a second chance at the league. I was blessed to do so. I would say it's luck, but at the same time,
You earned it.
Man up top, he's
Amen.
looking out for folks. So for me, just got a smile on my face. That's all I'm going to have all year long.
Hey, man, I have no doubt Commanders fans are smiling right now, hearing you talk, man. I'm so excited to see what you can do. Again, welcome back to the NFL, man. It's all God's glory, but you did earn this, brother. So congratulations, man. We're happy to have you here. Commanders family, our next man up. He back in the league, and he here with a vengeance, baby. Michael Gallup, thank you, brother, for your time.
Yes, sir. Appreciate
Hey,
you.
man, appreciate you.